Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GameStar TV. This is EJ, and I'm joined tonight by Bobby J in the studio, and we're going to be bringing you Overwatch action for Week 3 of the ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League. Good evening, Bobby J. How are you tonight?
Very well, thank you, EJ. Just a little bit sick, but we'll push through this one because I am not giving up on myself.
We'll push this through one is what Crisis's proctologist said, and that's why he's not casting tonight. So he's doing all our producing work in the background. And we got Bobby J is also a little bit crook, so you're going to hear a lot of EJ tonight on the broadcast. I shall endeavour to make Pulse laugh at least once. That is my goal for the night. We are also broadcasting in Czech tonight, and we'll get the channel for that a bit later. We were contacted by the Czech community and asked if we could rebroadcast with Czech commentary, and we are very happy to oblige that and spread the Overwatch love for the ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League to our international audience. Byers is running admin tonight, so he's just getting the teams in at the moment. Bobby J, our first teams for tonight, Global Sanction versus OCE Gaming, should be a cracker.
Yeah, they're both decently ranked here in the ZOWIE leaderboard. We have Global Sanction at rank number 17 with OCE Gaming at rank number 14. OCE Gaming played last week. Global Sanction did not. OCE Gaming went 1-5 last week. So not a very good week for them last week. So they'll be looking to come back and make a statement this week, AJ, with Global Sanction.
At least get 2-4.
Yeah, at least get 2-4. And Global Sanction played in the first week, and they did pretty well, EJ, with a 3-3 record. So, and they've got a new player taken. I think I can't remember what team he was in. He was in a team. I can't remember what team, so I'm not going to go think about it. But he is a good player, so look out for him.
Is Taken playing tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, so he is. He's on. All eyes on Taken, ladies and gentlemen. Huge pressure now on him. And I think we got the teams up on the stream, Bobby J. So run us through. Who are the two? Well, you've run them through already, haven't you, the teams? We have done that.
Yeah.
Well, let's get going. The team's ready. We'll get the match underway. So it's 6 rounds tonight, as you know, ladies and gentlemen. The top 4 teams from tonight's round robin Swiss format qualify to play on Thursday night with the 4 already seeded teams who finished 1-4 last Thursday night. And they play for the money, the cash prizes every Thursday night here in the ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League. And then at the end of the season, teams will be playing for over $8,000 in prizes in the final series, which is a pretty decent effort for the Overwatch community of Australia. Bobby J, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. There's no one else that's kind of up to that point yet. Well, hopefully, like with us leading the charge at the moment, hopefully other people can start throwing more cash into the community, because it'll be good to see. Because with the CS and the League community growing pretty big nowadays, Overwatch is like ready to expand as well.
And I need to put the pressure on Pulse to subscribe so we can use my face as an emote, because, you know, who wouldn't want to? Who wouldn't want to? Subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. You too can have EJ as an emote. Pretty bad emote, though. We should have done a different one of that. But anyway, thumbs up. Now, we're starting on Gibraltar tonight, so set map rotations for each week of the ZOWIE Overwatch League, GameStar Overwatch League. And this week, our match rotation, I'll just bring it up on screen. So we've got Gibraltar first, then Route 66, Kings Row, Mumbari, Dorado, and Hollywood closing out round 6 tonight.
Yeah.
And Christ laughing at my pronunciation, which is a cracker. GameStar butchering everybody's name, including the maps, since 2003.
Well, we're just waiting for the teams to get ready, though, EJ. I think they got them. No, they finally switched them back. They were the opposite sides before. I was getting really confused because like Taken. Yeah, so Global Sanction is on the blue, Crisis, just to get your overlays all sorted.
Byers is switching shit around on you, man, just to make it hard.
All right, EJ. So this is your first time casting an Overwatch game.
Yes.
What do you expect?
Yes,
you ready for the pace?
Oh.
You ready for the pace of the game? Because it caught me off guard the first time I started doing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at fast-paced, team-based FPS. I grew up on RTCW and ET, of course. So I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. And I cast at a fairly decent rate of pace when I do Rocket League. So I should have had a second job as a horse race caller.
Well, with the Greyhounds now being banned in New South Wales, Greyhounds will be out of the question.
Yes, we'll have the Greyhound commentators coming over to esports. Watch out. That's going to really stuff up the betting agencies, though, because Greyhounds are pretty much all they have at night. And I'll be going, oh, shit. What a shame.
Well, we've got some other big news in terms of betting, which is like mixed martial arts. Did you hear about the UFC getting bought today for $4 billion, EJ?
Well, that rumor's gone around the MMA media for over a month now, and keep Dana White on, blah, blah, blah. So until the Fertitta brothers actually
they got announced. It got announced today by them.
Oh, it did by them? Well, then. Yeah,
they're doing an interview in a couple of hours.
Manchester United sold for 1.2 billion, just to put things in comparison. So from a sporting organization point of view, it is unprecedented volume of money. But anyway, let's talk about Overwatch. UFC, woo, 200 suck. Woo, bring on Overwatch.
Here we go with Global Sanction, EJ, on the blue side here with Rek, Soch, Buggerlugs, Render, Taken, and Electric, with OCE Gaming on the red side with Gimpified, Mezagu, Human Radio, Deadly Bits, Skelly Bones, and Elite Aussie.
And when I work out how I can spec in the game, I'll be laughing. I have the best producer, ladies and gentlemen, that money can buy. Chatting in my ears at the moment, and it is the sweet dulcet tones of Mr. Sickness himself. Shout out to you. He's got me working. Now, I have been watching the Overwatch. I might have been casting it, Bobby J, but I've been watching each week of the ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League, and it's really good to see the strat evolvement that's occurring within the game, and particularly since the King of the Hill came in, you can only pick one of each class. That's really made teams work through combinations to get their victories.
Yeah, the one hero, because we started this, when we started the competition, you could pick multiple heroes, and we had that for a couple of weeks. As soon as we changed that, we saw a lot of differences within teams. Like the Chiefs struggled, there's a couple of other big teams. Jam did pretty well though. You notice the teams that were really heavy on straps, they adapted very well, but most teams seem to be caught up now with you.
All right, so action underway here. Then the payload is well and truly moving for the teams at the moment. So I'm just following a Deadly Bits at the moment, and he's pushing it through the left-hand side of the tunnel, just shooting up onto the balcony, try and get it out. He is playing the Pharaoh tonight. Class out-wise, Bobby J, it's a fairly standard setup for both teams. We've got a Roadhog, Reinhardt, Lucio, Soldier 76, Mercy, and Pharaoh.
Yeah, the global sanctions seem to be a little bit split up at the moment. As you can see, they're just being pushed away as OCE game is just stuck as a unit, and the Mercy hasn't damage buffed the Pharaoh here on the defense, which is what we usually see at the start, as Rek hits his ultimate here on the roadblock.
All right, objective about halfway through now. Oh no, it's about 3/4 of the way through to the second point. We're going to get a cap here if they can get some players onto the objective, and it'll be global sanction. I said I'd be watching Taken, so I should get over and actually sniff Taken. Super Mercy today. Let's see what we can do. No pressure on him at all. And at the moment, he's just healing his team up.
Try the bird's eye view, EJ, so it'll be a lot easier for me, mate.
Try the what? Overview?
No, bird's eye view. Free cam mode. Free cam mode.
So we can
just move around. Yeah. You just move around during case.
Sweet.
And we see like Electric now. EJ's got the buff on him now from the Mercy, so you can see him holding people back here in the upper part here of the balcony.
All right, Roadhog gets the chain out, gets the connection, doesn't get the kill, gets slaughtered himself from behind, gets caught out in the open there, no protection with him. Taken's doing the job on the Pharaoh here again on defense, keeping the team locked on this corner, can't moving back towards that second capture point, and 4 minutes 31 on the clock. They're going to have to regroup OCE Gaming here, Bobby J, if they're going to want to get these characters forward.
Deadly Bits just ult there, but another ult missed. They missed their Reinhardt ult as well, OCE Gaming, and Electric came behind the team in that server room and just ended up cleaning up. He did die, but his death was worth it, and they had a res handy anyway, so ready to hold once again with Renders and Slodge's ult up. It won't take long for Champion to
moving into play now for the OCE Gaming. They've come upstairs. They're going to do a attack from high. Reinhardt gets the shield out above the objective. Drops down onto the car. Now Roadhog comes through, rips the Mercy. Doesn't quite get the kill though. But I'm sure as hell moved him out of position, and that gave him a great chance to secure the vehicle. Reinhardt didn't drop, he's staying up top, shield staying up at the moment. And Roadhog again comes through, but Bobby J just missing with that chain, and it leaves him very exposed when he does that.
Yeah, it does leave him very exposed. You got to land those hooks there, but we see Render just fallen. Taken has just fallen, which is going to be a big issue here, as the ult was just about to come up for Global Sanction.
Oh, let's just got absolutely slaved in by the Roadhog. He got it to work that time. He couldn't get it to work any other time, but he got it to work on that poor bastard. And he'll be off to the orthodontist to get his teeth back in after that one. 3:03 on the clock at the moment, and he pulls it out. Gets Soldier 76 at the back here. The battle is onto the car. Roadhog's forced a nice distraction at the back. He's got Lucio at 76 in action. Oh, Barrage comes in from Electric. And the res comes through. Mercy getting it in, picks 2 up. Electric picked up 3 though, Bobby J. That was a very good Barrage.
Yeah, very good combo there with the Reinhardt ult on top of that with the Farah ult. Very good time. They waited for the Reinhardt shield to go down. Even when the res came through, they were still split up and the Reaper Deadly Bits ran off and just let his team to die there. So good pressure from Global Sanction so far.
OCE Gaming just hitting the respawn now, grouping up, coming back through. Looks like they're going to take the tunnel. A couple have gone upstairs, too heavy. The tanks are coming down through the tunnel. With Lucio at the moment, going to push up onto the back of the cart here, but it's a solid setup by the boys from Global Sanction. They've got this defense set tight, couple high, 3 or 4 low, and it's doing the trick. Render here, Soldier 76, being a right menace with himself on this doorway exit. They pushed out though now, Bobby J onto the cart. Oh, it's Elite Aussie misses with his charge there, swinging his mallet. Stochi comes through, he gets him with the Thunderstruck, and the sound wave goes down, the barrier is hit, and that's enough to get him able to push the cart. And with 1:38 on the clock, 2 players on the cart, moving it forward. Electric tries to slow him down, Bobby J, but they should capture this point now.
They're getting to the point now. They finally use the Reinhardt ult to separate them from the payload. And as we see them though, they're still getting back from the spawn though, EG. They've still got a Reinhardt alive and a Reaper, so they're still pretty good.
We got a 1 res there, and it looks like it was a timely res dropping up to get us to catch this point. They are 1 meter and 47 centimeters short of the point here. A great job by Global Sanction holding them out. If they can hold this for a minute with 1 meter to go, full credit to them. Oh, and they can't. There we go. They've capped it, caught themselves 4 times. Great work, OCE Gaming, stepping up when they needed to. Get the point cap. Elite Aussie out in front, shield up. And Skelly Bones doing the job with the Mercy at the back. That single res, I thought it might have been a bit of a bad play, Bobby J, but at the time, it was what they needed to cap that point.
Yeah, with Elite Aussie, with Reinhardt, who was missing a lot of his ults before, and he finally landed an ult which helped them break the front line of Global Sanction, so they were able to get in and get to the healers.
Alright, Park getting pushed forward now. That's us coming up to the point. Another choke point here on the map is this next bridge area. This is where a lot of things are set up. And try and camp the car. And we're seeing that from Global Sanction now. The pressure is indeed on. And yeah, Bobby J, I was going to say, while they're pushing the car through here, I'm glad we got a check caster tonight. Any big plays tonight, we'll try and edit up a bit of a movie. And we'll have the Aussie cast and then the Czech commentary of the same play. And getting around the grounds feel for the ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch 3.
They're just, he got killed there, unnecessary from human radio. He could have gone to safety, but he decided to deflect and stand in the way of fire. So they're gonna have to wait for him because he needs to get onto the healers there. Because Taken's doing a great job on Mercy, keeping Farah a damage buff, and they've got the control here in the upper section here. You want high ground control in this checkpoint, and it makes
we have the Roadhog on Roadhog. Love it, the back here, Bobby J. The hook went out, ripped Roadhog out of position. He came off second best though, but his Reinhardt, Elite Aussie, came through and smacked that Reinhardt around, Roadhog around to kill him. And that's a nullified attack there. The Soldier 76. Oh, triple res. Great res coming in there. Beautiful timing. Jelly Bones goes down after the res, but gets it up. Reinhardt gets the mallet away and knocks that electric and such down. And then it's alternative ultimate from the other Reinhardt in such. And Ultimate City there. And the cart is in fact going back to that for all of that Bobby J.
As I was saying before, they've got the high ground. They've got a Mercy up top with DPS stealers up there. You got to get up there. That's what they had the Genji for. And
yeah.
He got picked off before when he could have stayed with his team. And they wasted the Reinhardt ult in the last fight, so they're going to have to pull something in the last 25 seconds.
All right, as the call was, the Genji was needed there. I think the Genji was going to go up. He hasn't now. It's a spamathon at the cart. As also going off left, right, and center. Roadhog shot his. And then Sochi shot his from the Reinhardt. Nescu's in on the point. Oh, lovely. Is that a 3 or a 4? That could have been a 4. Res from the Mercy. Taken. We've spoken about the skills of Taken all night, and he just delivered there. It's a best of 1, so you really got to step up and play your best action right off the bat here in the GameStar ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League. And another res goes off. The sound barrier is dropped. Absolute carnage around the card here, Bobby J.
Yeah, the Reaper got for OCE Gaming. Deadly Beats came in with a triple kill, but Taken swooped in and re-res his team. It was beautiful work by Taken. He has been instrumental for Global Sanction in the first half here on Watchpoint Gibraltar in the first round.
Now, Bobby J will run through the scoring system we use here for the ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League. We don't use the competitive play per se. We use a custom map and a custom scoring system, which is working very well for our team and our competition.
There's a big 4-man res there from Taken.
Yeah, that was huge res.
BJ. Beautiful.
Yeah,
but
res.
with the scoring system, it's a little bit different though for Swiss. We usually have it applied for our best of 3s and best of 5s. So we just pretty much whoever wins the map, EJ is who. Because we take draws into consideration. So it could be a draw in Swiss format. We just play 6 rounds regardless of your placings. Depending on where you are on the ladder during the night, that's who you're going to be playing. Tries to match people up with similar results.
Right.
So whoever has the faster time, whoever completes offensive will get a point. If you successfully defend, you get a point. So you could either you could win by 2-0, 2-1, or it could be 1-1. So try and pick up as many points as you can, because that will dictate how many points you obtain in the league standings.
All right, teams have switched over here, and we are going to do it all again on Gibraltar.
And 9 seconds as teams switched around. Still a similar setup though for Global Sanction.
I was just thinking that, looking at the teams, it's pretty similar setup.
Render's on a sniper though now. He was on Soldier last game, during the last half. But Rek has switched from the Roadhog to the Winston with such sticking on that Reinhardt. Electric again. Buglox is on a Bastion, but he's probably just messing around. I would assume he'd be on a Lucio, taking back on that Mercy.
Well, we'll soon find out. We'll be mixing it up a bit. Now, they don't give anything away. It's clan play here, so you don't see the players all bouncing around out in front of spawn saying, hey, look at what we're running. Don't you like our layout? And so the teams stay back and just plan their strats out. 17 seconds to get the match underway here. They've got, I think it was 9 minutes and 34 or something to push it. But basically, they've just got to push it past that point, get it to the 3rd capture point. They're going to win here tonight and chalk up their first win on the 6th match, or 6th round robin. This format robin.
Yeah, the local section are looking very good so far. It's hard to defend on this map, especially if you lose the first checkpoint. So they did very well, and I'm expecting big things from them here, EJ. And I am a betting man, and I'm counting on Global Sanction to pick up a 2-0 win here.
All right, the push is on indeed, and we got corrected. It wasn't. It was apparently Skelly Bones who got the 4 red, but that's okay. And they've just pushed through now. Electric coming up high. Pharaoh with Taken, using beautiful control there to stay with his player. And the cart is under the bridge. It's hit the first point already, and we've got still 6 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. And it's an absolute carnage fest from the boys from Global Sanction pushing through here. OCE Gaming not managing to go with it at the moment.
Yeah, the Mercy's just jumping up and down, it's not in the right position here for OCE Gaming. But the team has been res, so they're doing alright, but the Global Sanction seems to be getting picked up quite easily.
Well, they've stopped the cart just past the bridge, as you can see here, and they are setting up their defense. So they've let them. This is where they were going to set up, I think. So maybe they're not too unhappy that they let the cart get to this point. The only problem with this holding it here is you've got so many points you can get attacked on from an organised team, which can make it quite a challenge to hold.
So with this, with the Winston, because they didn't run a Winston last game, OCE Gaming, so good pick up here for Global Sanction, so they can get into the back line straight onto those healers. So,
yeah, totally.
Winston's very annoying to deal with, especially he can put his shield down as well, so to protect himself. Just needs to get onto the healer. It might be hard to get onto the shield, but definitely onto that Mercy.
Alright, so the cart now firmly playing attacking underneath, and we've got Render coming right through Soldier 76, having a one-on-one with Lucio, and get the better of him. So Gimpify, but Gimpify gets res, so Skelly Bones says, I'll help you out, buddy. Get embarrassing on national broadcast of Twitch, you get dropped by a 76, so I'll res you just for the hell of it. 4 minutes 41 on the clock though, Bobby J, and fairly solid defense being set up.
They're doing good. They're hitting their combos nicely with the Reinhardt ult, with the Reaper ult. You saw that from Global Sanction last game too, so OCE Gaming saw what Global did to them in their defense, so they're doing just as what they did, so just letting them have their own medicine.
Alright, the two Winstons going hammer for hammer here, just with the cart. Here comes the push, it's well and truly on now. Electric right there with them, and Winston, you called it, getting into the back line and messing things up. He's taken out the Reinhardt, so Aussie Elite Aussie's out of there, and the cart has rolled right through to the point.
A lot cleaner there, EJ, with Winston getting right into that back line. Did what he needed to do for his team, took out healers. They didn't have anyone to help them up and give them the res, and they just cleaned them out, popped their ults. Also, they didn't pop their ults, they got 5 up now.
They just got cleaned up.
So that's beautiful work from them to have 6 ults. They're looking very good here, and 5 minutes 30. That's plenty of time left to play.
All right, so the Winston's battling at the moment. Skelly Bones gets the hell out of there and leaves Reinhardt to it. The Reinhardt just bounces away, and the Winston just bounces away. There goes the sound barrier being dropped for OCE Gaming, so they know it's on if they want to try and stop the momentum off this cart, and it's worked for them. So good play there, OCE Gaming, gently bits of Skelly Bones picking up those last kill and kill assist, and the cart stopped rolling back, and we're going to have to wait for Global Sanction to reset now. And with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left on the clock, Bobby J, they have plenty of time to take their time, set up, and get rolling.
Might look good for OCE there, but they were pressured into using their ultimates, as Global Sanction knew that all their ults up bar the Soldier and the Winston, so they're actually in a very good position.
All right, just coming under the shuttle bridge now. Cart's under, pushing around to the point. I think if they get to this point, they might win, or they've got to cap the whole thing at that time.
No, they'll have to keep continuing. We haven't used this competitive mode yet. We have problems with the coin flip, and players don't want to use it. And the big ult there from the Reinhardt.
The cart has been stopped just before the point here. Winston doing his absolute best, bashing the crap out of Reinhardt. And we've got Taken's in big trouble here. Roadhog is onto him. Great evasive work by Taken. And Soch, the Reinhardt, helping out. And he's been rezzed here. The Jack's away again. Great use of his left shift. Well using keyboard to left shift. And we'll see how they're going with that. Play now. Cart moving onto the point, Bobby J. This is going to be a capture for them with plenty of time. 5 minutes. They've got 2 minutes, as you know, when they capture the point. Bonus to push this one through. Doors opening. And here we go, Global Sanction taking the push home with 5 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock to get the payload down to the objective.
I see need to be careful here because they're bleeding in. They're bleeding in just like their Reinhardt just went down, and that's huge because Reinhardt needs to hold in the corner up over here at the next checkpoint. And if he's not up in time and this payload keeps coming in here, they're going to be in trouble if they can't hold at the correct checkpoint.
Yeah, they are indeed. He's just respawned, so he's going to try and rush it out of his spawn now. And the boys from Global Sanction moving this cart forward. Soch and Electric here, pushing it in. Taken doing a great job still with that. Mercy. And he might have just got into position in time, but Winston got in behind him. He's running around and he's taken down. That's going to be the round. It's going to be hard for OCE Gaming to hold this car out now that their Reinhardt is down. Gimpified gets knocked flat on his ass, gets back up.
Rocket Barrage just over the top of that Mercy. Good job. They already got that up onto the corner there, EJ. And they're going to continue pushing on. There's Elite Aussie has to charge back in and force himself to throw down to save the payload from being moved forward.
Yeah.
Which is big. They shouldn't have bled in. They bled in. They could have they needed to move back right at the start. As soon as they knew that other checkpoint got capped, they had to stay at their spot and reset. It just, half the team got caught out. And the Reinhardt just stood there up on the balcony inside next to the previous checkpoint. Cost them the game.
Yeah, if they want to improve from their 1-5 last week, they're going to have to learn and adapt.
Yeah, and they've got plenty of other games though. That's the good thing about Swiss format. 6 rounds. Yeah, we've got 6 rounds in total, which is awesome for up-and-coming teams. A lot of time to practice, a lot of games, get a lot of games in it.
Oh, and the other thing is, dude, not only get a lot of games in, 2 meters, 52 waiting for this point to cap, and the barrage comes down on the point. Beautiful work there by Taken and the team, and they're going to cap this one out. There we go. These teams have a chance to play with then on Thursday and get some money. So, you know, outstanding opportunities on Monday night.
Yeah, as we see, Global Sanction, very clean win by them, 2-0 already in the first round against OCE Gaming, which have been around the last couple of weeks. So, yeah, as I said, that's a good start for the night. As we see, Deadly Bit, so not Deadly Bits, Human Radio picking up a Reaper ult there, and the Punch Strikes play of the game. Both play of the games went to OCE Gaming, funnily enough.
Yeah, they just needed to link a few more of those together, though.
Yeah.
And it's pretty funny. I've gone to vote for Skelly Bones twice now in a row. I can't vote, but I've gone to vote for you, dude, anyway.
Yeah, it just cost them their OCE Gaming getting caught out. Like they were holding pretty good. They had the higher ground. They are unfortunate that that Global Sanction baited their ults out. They were forced to use it before OCE used the Lucio ults, used the Reinhardt ult. They all baited out their 2 big ults when you want to push for momentum. And Global kept all theirs up, and they came back and wiped them out with it, and then pushed forward. And then OCE could have reset. There was only maybe 3 minutes left or so. They could have reset and held on for 3 minutes in the last spot, and they just didn't hold at their spawn and get to the next choke point. That's what cost them.
All right, huge shout out, by the way, also to Duff Guns for subscribing for the 2nd month in a row. Love you, long time Duff Guns. And the other highlight was, of course, Cheerful Lance seeing Kill by a Mercy.
You know what time it is now, EJ? Do you know what time it's
MVP time?
Yeah, it's time to select our Plantronics MVP for the match. The nominee will be going into the draw for the Plantronics Rig 500 HD 7.1 gaming headset. And I'm going to give my nominee to Taken, because that was beautiful Mercy play, correct positioning. It needed to damage buff the right carries when he needed to, and he kept the right people healed up. It's very difficult to play Mercy under pressure, and I'm going to give it for Taken. Big plays by him.
Ask in Twitch chat who they think.
Oh, we've got plenty of games. Yeah. So, EJ.
Whilst it has a 2-minute delay, I've got the stream up, so I've just noticed the stream is finished. So I've just asked them in the chat what they thought, so they should time it up. Your timing, your talk about using force, who was it then Taken then, was perfect because it just occurred on the stream where he got his big 4 res at the point from the cap.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll be back shortly with round number 2, which will be on Route 66, EJ. So we're going to take a short little break. I need to get some more meds into me. get me more awake. So we'll take it there. We'll see you shortly on GameStar TV 1 with the ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League qualifiers in week number 3.
Sophisticated with your feet on the ground. One more connection and you'll be underground. One for the money and two for the show. Three to get ready and four to go. Right now the clock is ticking. One for the money and two for the show. Three to get ready and four to go. Five suckers get up and six move out, and this is how it goes. Six little honeys with five to show. Four to make money and three to go. Too many questions, you won the bet with nothing left to show. It's not my place to make this right. I'm not afraid to start a fight.
Exclusive Black Equalizer brightens dark scenes without overexposing bright areas. Use the S switch to quickly access the setting and switch between save modes.
This is how it goes. Six little honeys with five to show. Four to make money and three to go. Too many questions, you won the bet with nothing left to show. It's not my place to make this right. I'm not afraid to start a fight. Your cold embrace won't let me die. The sweetest soul is something nice.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to GameStar TV. This is EJ bringing you the ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League with Bobby J tonight. Crisis on admin, Bizer on admin. And just want to say we're just waiting on one of the games to finish up to advance through to round 2, the free agent game. They had a bit of a issue with the DC and then a reconnect. Unfortunately, Overwatch doesn't have a pause function. So once you pass the first checkpoint, all DCs must be just played through. And we'll say it'll be updated with that. But that's you just got to get back in and reconnect as quick as you can. So no more remakes. Otherwise, the competition will run forever, and that's not fair. And apart from that, it'll be used dodgily, if you know what I mean. Nod, nod to wink, wink. Back soon. See ya.